Originally when Miss Winnis announced that she was going to be including more student voice, I was a little bit, I don't want to say nervous, but I was a little bit surprised because I didn't know what was going to happen. Like, we're used to having such heavily directed shows with, like, costumes and, like, scripts and whatnot. I didn't know what was going to happen. But I ended up being really happy with the product of the show because it was really fun. I feel like it was fun for the audience to watch, and it was really fun to participate in as well because we got a lot of say. Like, I know especially for me and my partner Amanda, we got to choreograph a whole number we got to choreograph a whole number by ourselves and pick our costumes, and it was super fun, but there was still enough direction that it wasn't like a mess.
Why is including the student's voice important?
It's extremely important due to what it does for students. It allows us to feel like we can have a place to be heard, and most importantly, be free.
Nice, and also makes me feel like my opinions do matter, which, as a teenager sometimes doesn't really happen.
When it got through to me that what I said was going to be considered for the show. As a person that's already in love with theater, this just made me feel like I should be even more engaged than I already was.
I think students' voices are important to be in the show because it really gives kids a place to be able to talk about how they feel and kind of have a part in the show and a say in what the show could become. When I was writing my monologue, I was feeling really anxious about softball and sports, and because I was able to perform this monologue, it kind of got it off my chest, and I feel like people in the audience were able to relate with what I was saying. I'm constantly doubting myself about everything I do. I think everyone's better than me, even though they tell me it's just my anxiety. Even this monologue has been rewritten 4 times already because of that. If only you were in my head along the journey. Picture this. You're catching for a softball team and you're sitting behind home plate. One ball slips by. You hear it clink against the fence and you know it's behind you. The girl on the other team slides home and it's the winning run. Most people would brush it off, but I don't. I think about it for weeks and weeks until I kind of forget about it. When I was younger, a simple task such as going to school would be so hard. I didn't even know why it was so hard. Now that I look back on it, it really wasn't that bad. People don't understand the complexity of society. Sometimes I wonder if this will ever stop. I'm not sure, but I think not.